The morrow is the octave of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, upon which day is commemorated his circumcision. On the first day of January were born into the better life, at Rome, the holy martyr Martyrology, who was slain by gladiators about the year 404 at the command of Alpius, prefect of the city, because he said, "This is the octave of the Lord's birth. Cease your idolatrous superstitions and your unclean sacrifices." Likewise at Rome, upon the Appian Way, 30 holy soldiers who were crowned with martyrdom under the Emperor Diocletian. Likewise at Rome, the Holy Virgin Martina, who was put to diverse torments under the Emperor Alexander, and at length gained the crown of martyrdom by the sword, whose feast we keep upon the 30th day of the month of January. At Spoleto, in the time of the Emperor Antony, the holy martyr and priest Concordius. He was first cudgelled, then ragged, and afterwards suffered imprisonment, where he was comforted by a visit of angels, and at length was delivered from this life by the sword. On the same day, the holy martyr Magnus. At Caesarea in Cappadocia, the burial of holy Basil, Bishop of Caesarea in the year 379, whose feast we keep upon the 14th day of June, which is the day whereon he was ordained a bishop. In Africa, blessed Fulgentius, in the year 508, Bishop of the Church of Ruspa, who at the time of the persecution under the Vandals suffered much at the hands of the Arians because of his Catholic faith and his eminent teaching. He was exiled to Sardinia in the year 510, but was at length allowed to return to his own church in the year 523, where in the year 533 he died a holy death, famous for his life and his words. At Chieti, holy Justin in the year 543, bishop of that city, famous for the holiness of his life and for the miracles worked through him. At the monastery of St. Claude upon the Jura Mountains in the country of Lyon, holy Eugendus, abbot of Condat, whose life was illustrious for his graces and miracles, and he died in the year 510. At Senlis in the year 1049, holy Odilo, abbot of Cluny, who first commanded that in his monasteries a commemoration of all the faithful departed should be made upon the first day after the festival of All Saints. The custom was then approved and practiced by the Universal Church. At Monte Senario in Tuscany, the Blessed Confessor Bonfiglio, one of the 7 founders of the Order of Servants of the Blessed Virgin Mary, to whom he was devoted, and by whom he was suddenly called away to heaven in the year 1262. At Alexandria in the year 470, the burial of the Holy Virgin Euphrosyne, who shone in her nunnery as a great light by the power of her self-denial and her miracles. And elsewhere many other holy martyrs, confessors, and holy virgins, thanks be to God.